Bill, the trial has recessed for the third day, and with me here are the two men who will be squaring off against each other at this important trial. On my right, lead defense lawyer James Neal, and to my left, Chief Prosecutor John Volz. Mr. Neal, how do you think jury selection is going so far?
I think it's going very well. I would say we're on target. We've got, according to my calculations, some 22 jurors, and my guess is that we will meet everybody's expectations.
Would you agree with that, Mr. Volz?
Yeah, I think so.
What is it you're looking for in a potential juror?
Well, we're looking for jurors who obviously will be able to sit for the duration of the trial and give very close attention to the proceedings.
A van carrying the body of Patrick Edward Purdy arrived in Lodi, California, where a funeral home quietly accepted it for burial preparations. Lodi is where Purdy's grandmother lives, and the hometown listed on his driver's license. All 5 children killed by Purdy and most of those he wounded were Southeast Asians, students at Stockton's predominantly Asian Cleveland Elementary. But Stockton police say there's no evidence Tuesday's massacre was racially aimed at any particular group. Patrick Edward Purdy, they say, hated everybody.
Not any particular race, but apparently all of them.
Steve Sloan, who worked with Purdy a year ago at the Stockton machine shop, says it was obvious.
And he always seemed like he was on the edge of snapping. You know, you see that anger in somebody, and he's the first person I've ever met that at his age had that much anger or bitterness towards anybody.
From talking to former employers and relatives, police have found the 24-year-old Purdy had a disturbing behavioral pattern.
The pattern that shows up in him is a loner, no friends, no particularly known girlfriends, and a problem with alcohol, a problem with marijuana.
Police say Purdy had tried to hang himself while locked in a California jail last year after one of numerous brushes with the law during his lifetime. They say he bought several guns over the past few years, including one last month at this shop in Stockton, the pistol he used to kill himself.
It all happened within, I would say he purchased the gun within 5 minutes' time. He came in and he stood here and he looked at the gun case and he said, "May I see that handgun?"
19 children are still hospitalized, one in serious condition. All are expected to live. Funeral arrangements for Purdy are being made privately by his family. Services for the children who died are being held throughout this week and next. Taylor Henry, CNN, Lodi, California.